for the Gauchos, and he goes for the onside kick. It's a decent one. The ball is still loose, and I believe Kiefer got it, or check it, that's the Casa Grande Brandon Cota that came down with that. It did hit a Rancho player, didn't go 10 yards, but one of the Cougars bobbled it, and Cota was right there, so Casa Grande takes over just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Great side kick gives them the ball, and here comes Spencer Torkelson straight ahead, and he dives forward, gets a couple yards, and is taken down right in the middle by 3 yards on 15 carries. Here he comes again straight ahead, left side this time, bounces off one guy and has a first down as he gets to the 40-yard line. 7 more yards for Torkelson. Watch. Here comes Torkelson again straight ahead, diving through the middle and getting decent yardage as he carries for 8 more yards, taken down by Vallejos down at the 32-yard line. Try and have him lead Torkelson. He does get a block to the outside, and Torkelson's going to be near the first down, but he could be just a hair shy as inches straight ahead. Torkelson, and it's going to be close. He tried to get to that left side, and he was stood up. Buffo is in at quarterback right now, and here comes the handoff to Leonetti, and he gets the first down as Leonetti came in for Torkelson and gets 4 yards, and they move the chains. Here comes Torkelson straight ahead as they hand it to him. The football's loose, however, and Banuelos dives on it for Rancho Cotate at the 20-yard line. The ball popped out. Banuelos was looking down, and there was the ball. Also, there was Jacob Marshall, who actually ended up with it. Banuelos had a pretty good shot at it, too, and they were both right there to start the third quarter there as this handoff to the right side, and maybe got a half a yard out of that, not much. Guys saw the score, but it just came out completely wrong. This pass complete and near the first down as Mason Henze takes that one and picks up 7 yards. Straight ahead, and it's going to be a first down. Still digging, a lot of white jerseys trying to bring him down. He's at the 33-yard line, and that 3 carries and 10 yards. Simmons, pump fake left, now he rolls right. He's flushed out, and he ends up dumping it off. That is not an eligible receiver, and that's going to be a penalty marker. He dumped it toward Jacob Marshall. He obviously thought it was somebody else, and that's going to be a marker. Second and a whole bunch. Simmons throws far side complete and knocked out of bounds. Logan Reese at the 25-yard line as they fake the inside screen. Now he's going to go deep. Jalen Ward dives forward and can't get there.
Great throw and a great effort by Jalen. Simmons really made a good throw there.
That's a tough throw. Jake Simmons, nobody back to receive it. It drops at the 42. Yeah, no, they had too far to go. Late snap through backs, and it's Sawyer Johnson, and boy, he is nailed. There's Mr. Rantisi.
That time
Or check it, no, that's 56, not 55. That's James Parker. I keep looking for 55. And now here we go, straight ahead, trying to get some of that back, and they get about 3 yards. It's Sawyer Johnson again. First man on the scene is Dalton Kowalski, and now another marker down. And here comes Torkelson trying to, or excuse me, this is Leonetti trying to get the first down, and he's not going to get there. He got to the 49-yard line and then was bounced backwards. Garrett Buffo hands it. Leonetti, and he's got it as he gets down to the 30 or the 47-yard line as he picks up 2.5 yards, and they will move the chains. 8th first down of the night. Cool, it's good to have the coach's coach with us here. Handoff right side, Leonetti gets a block from Froze downfield. He's at 35-30, still digging. He gets all the way down to the 20-yard line. Rantisi runs him down from behind, but a very nice run as he picks up 22 yards. That's the biggest offensive play of the night. Offensive play thus far. Straight ahead it goes, and Johnson is hit hard. Yeah, when he hits you, you know it. Counter play. Johnson trying to get to the 20, but he only gets to the 22-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd down. That play a little slow to develop, and they gained about 1 yard to go. Torkelson takes the handoff, bounces off a couple tacklers. Rantisi trying to drag him down. Also coming in there now is Ryan Materi, who averages 10 tackles a game, and Materi drags him down after a gain of just 1 more yard. Back to pass, screen pass, one-handed catch by Torkelson, and then he drops it. He was hit right after he caught it with one hand, and Rantisi and Guerrero knocked it away from him, so it's incomplete.
That's a good play, Paul. I think that's good.
Tonight, good game. Here comes Simmons now on a little delay to Whetstone. Whetstone digging out past the 20 to the 24-yard line. Pickup of 3 yards. Whetstone, who has carried the ball just 7 times so far tonight. Our live scoring updates presented by Oil Stop. Pass a little hot, almost intercepted. And I'll tell you what, Torkelson would have had a chance at a big return there, but he couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Simmons looking to throw, fires it in and out of the hands of Vallejos on a slant. A little behind him, not too much, and he couldn't hang on. He was trying to. Simmons with the pooch kick. It's going to land at about the 48 and take a big turn in Costa's favor at the 48-yard line. First down, 3:21 to go. Here's Torkelson, a little delay left side, and he gets down to the 45-yard line. Still digging, but he does not go down easy, and there's 4 guys on him. Rantisi is right there with him. A 3-yard pickup by Torkelson. 83 yards for the man wearing number 1 for Casa Grande. Garrett Buffo throws, froze, has it in traffic. That was a tough catch. He had 2 Cougars right there, and they both. Straight ahead it goes. Leonetti, no, that's Johnson, and he is nailed. Not much there. As Materi, who's coming alive now, along with Nicholas Goldthorpe, a 5'11", 200. Grande, the Casa Grande Gauchos with the ball. Here comes Johnson, left side, gets a little hole, and then it is plugged quickly after a gain of 3. Tight end on the left side. Buffo to throw, the slant, little high and incomplete. Kiefer was the intended receiver. A guy down and 7, they're going for it. Inside screen set up. Nice move by Kiefer, who caught it and immediately avoided a tackler by backpedaling, and he gets all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 10 yards and a first down. Kiefer's first catch of the night. And that's 9 first downs now as they run the ball this time and they lose a yard.
Hard work, sacrifice, character. These are the hallmarks of a great football team or a great company. Well-trained people in the right positions at the right time is the strategy, and commitment is the fuel that drives it. At Oil Stop, we share many of these values. Like a great football team, constant, ongoing training is the order of the day, because amateurs do it right some of the time, professionals do it right all the time. Stop by Oil Stop and watch our team in action. We think you'll like what you see.
Trying to piece together a drive here, put some points on the board. Second back, Torkelson squeezes through, gets down to the 23-yard line, a gain of just a couple. Fullback now with Torkelson behind Buffo. Buffo to throw. He's looking for Leonetti out of the backfield, and he threw it a little over his head and incomplete. As far as we can. Here comes the handoff straight ahead, and not much there for Torkelson. He got back to the line of scrimmage. And that is all on 4th and 8. So Rancho Cotate's defense holds. Materi was in on the tackle. And the Cougars' offense is back on the field. Nice drive for Casa Grande. Unfortunately, they come up empty. Here comes Whetstone. Digging, scrambling, trying to get to the outside. Taken down by Johnson. Or check that he was taken down that time by Vikram. Straight ahead, Whetstone nailed as Leonetti meets him. A loss of 3. Very nice defensive play by Jack Leonetti. Here in the third quarter, pass the far side complete. First down yardage, Vallejos, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Yards in the air for Rancho Cotate. Here comes Whetstone, makes a nice little stutter step, makes the first guy miss, and dives forward to the 43-yard line. He picks up 5 yards on first down. Incomplete pass.
It is something that they seem to throw the ball a little bit more effectively.
Simmons takes the snap. Fires it right into the hands of Torkelson, and he's going down the sideline. Caught from behind. Torkelson breaks a tackle and scores. How in the world did he get away from the tacklers at the 10? I do not know. And Torkelson with a pick 6 for Casa Grande.
Well, he's had quite a night. He's everywhere. Got to give him a lot of credit.
I thought for sure he was going down at the 10-yard line, and all of a sudden he hurtled over them. He somehow spun through and hurtled over them and went the rest of the way. What an athletic play for Spencer Torkelson. And the kick is low, and it's not going to get there. It was kicked right into the back of the blocker. So he does. And it's bobbled again, and the Gauchos have it again as Sawyer Johnson dives on it. Once again, the Cougars try to field it just before it goes 10 yards, and it bounces right off somebody's pads into the arms of a Gaucho. 2 in a row for Casa Grande. I think you're right. 1st and 10. Handoff straight ahead. Torkelson off the right side, digging, dragging the pile to the 45, and they are not going to get him down. The whistle hasn't blown. There's some extracurricular stuff going on, and now we're going to get a flag. He had made a block. That is Aikiko Fagata Averbuck, 6'1", 295-pound junior now for Casa Grande. And here he comes again, right side. And he gets about 4 yards to the 39-yard line. To make things a little more interesting here. Here comes Leonetti. Leonetti trying to bounce to the outside, and he ends up losing a yard. Tried to make something out of nothing that. Here in the 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Garrett Buffo setting up a screen. Gets it to Torkelson, who's got some space. He's out past the 50. He's got one man to beat at the 40, trying to keep the feet going, and he kind of ran out of gas. You could see him kind of slowing up a little bit, and he's knocked out of bounds at around the 17-yard line. It's a big gain, however, and there's a penalty marker way back at midfield, which I didn't see go down. Probably a hold. You come out of here feeling pretty good about yourself. Handoff straight ahead, and not much there as the fullback took that ball and was plowed right at the line of scrimmage. 4th quarter, Garrett Buffo to throw. Little hitch pattern, that's not going to get enough yardage for the 1st down as they get it to Clay Smedshammer, and he got 8 yards, needed 18. Rancho Cotate takes over.
That quarterback was in the middle of most of that.
You can imagine. There's Whetstone being tripped up. Nice tackle, shoestring tackle by Ian Mifsud.
He is a good back. He could present some problems.
Swing pass out to the outside. Nice job with the ball. This is Gentry Padua. He made a couple guys miss, and he picks up decent yardage all the way down to the 30-yard line. 198 yards now for Simmons in the air, who rolls right, buys some time, throws deep down the middle, caught! Padua again, he's in the end zone, touchdown. Gentry Padua, the 5'9", 148-pound junior, catches 2 in a row, and that's a touchdown. Nice play.
Yeah, nice throw. Just over the defender. Great play.
And Padua is the holder. Alfaro got it. Yes, he did. 41-9 for Rancho Cotate. First points of the 2nd half for the Cougars, and they are big ones. Taking this one is Kiefer, and he gets out past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Looks like that
Goes quarterback the entire 2nd half, hands it off to Johnson. Johnson trying to get to the outside, picks up a yard or 2 to the 22-yard line. Is second back through, and he gets to hit at the line of scrimmage. I believe that's Johnson again. I'll check that. It is not Johnson. It is Brandon Cota carrying for the first time tonight. 15-second mark. Counter play. Sawyer Johnson squeaks through and gets out to the 28-yard line. Short of the 1st down, however. It'll be 4th down for Casa Grande, and they are going to punt. Yeah, that last touchdown really sealed the deal, and it was really over before that, but Casa did get a couple onside kicks as this punt backs up and rolls down to the 42-yard line, so Rancho takes over.
Casa played hard. They have nothing to be ashamed of. It's just, not quite, didn't seem to quite have the skill, the overall skill.
Yeah, no doubt. And a couple turnovers. They had their moments in the game early on. They couldn't get any stops early on, so that made it tough for them. Straight ahead. Matero, no, it's a keeper by Jake Simmons, and he gets to the outside. Simmons faked the handoff to Materi, and he gets all the way down to the 31-yard line. A decent run, and that's going to be a first down for Jake Simmons, who hasn't carried much tonight. He did have a touchdown run earlier. Materi takes it. Materi runs over a couple of guys and gets down to the 25-yard line. Materi's first carry of the night, and it's a good one of 7 yards. Final scores as they come rolling in on the night, and the highlights of this one. Materi bounces to the outside, has a first down, and did he stay in bounds? Yes, no he didn't. Well, they got to move the chains, but he did stay in bounds at the 20-yard line. That final game of the regular season could be for the NBL title if both teams remain undefeated. And that will be Ed Conroy's last regular season game. That will be played right here at Rancho Cotate High School on Friday. And a loss on that play as the snap went awry. Simmons falls on it way back at the 23-yard line. And Simmons takes a knee. 1:05 to go. Very convincing, solid win tonight for the Rancho Cotate Cougars. Simmons with 229 yards passing on the night. Not a huge yardage game for him, but he made some good throws when he had to.
He was very effective.
Good quarterback. There's a lot of good quarterbacks in the area this year. Of course, Jack Newman over at Annaley, Jordan Brookshire, quarterbacking the Cardinal Newman Cardinals, doing it with his feet and his arm as he takes a knee again. Under 30 seconds to go.
Those two guys are a cut above, but this guy is excellent. I think we're going to be talking a lot about him next.
So the final snap in this one as the clock was stopped at 24, so Casa Grande is going to take over and run one more play, which they finish up with. That would also qualify them for NCS.
Teams coming up that will be very competitive. Rio and Santa Rosa and Kaya and probably Windsor. They're going to have a shot in every one.
Very tough league this year in the North Bay League, and that was the final snap as the crowd helps us count down the clock here. It's a win for the Rancho Cotate Cougars here on Key Auto Body Friday Night Lights. Another win for Ed Conroy in his final season. And he's only going to be making that walk across to shake the other coach's hand a few more times this year. And these coaches, of course, know each other very well. These staffs are good friends, and it's a nice rivalry, but it's also a friendly rivalry. And Rancho Cotate pulls off with a 41-9 victory. Simmons with 16 of 26, 229 yards passing. Whetstone carried 11 times for 37 yards. All in all, a very efficient night. Vallejos was the leading receiver. He caught 4 passes for Rancho Cotate on the night. Torkelson ended up with 86 yards rushing on 23 carries. Kind of a workhorse. Like I said, he's going to be feeling it tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. He's very impressive football player. I know that baseball is his thing, and he's a great player.
And Steve, it was great to have you back in the saddle here tonight. We hadn't seen you. You've been off in Hawaii and doing all that kind of stuff. But
stuff when you retire.
I know, but you've been keeping track of high school football. I know. You check the huddle.
I check the huddle, and I follow. I check your website quite a bit. I always like to see what's going on locally. I'll never lose that.
So the final score is 41-9. We'll take a quick break and be back with a final word from Rancho Cotate High School here on Key Auto Body Friday Night Lights.